The Atlantic immediately debunked after attempting yet another Trump military hit piece. Who still reads the Atlantic, man? They're wrong on everything. Every time they come out with a story, it's a lie. And now they got another story, if you haven't heard it yet. Story about a service member that died. She happened to be Hispanic, and one guy came out and said that he said he wasn't going to pay for the funeral when he said he was going to pay for the funeral. Something about her being Mexican. There's no way it cost $60,000 and some bull crap. And then when you go talk to the people that were in that meeting, multiple people said he never said any of these things. So the Atlantic caught line again. No one believes it. No one really believes this story, which is crazy. So we're going to talk a little bit about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so that you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from Zero Hedge by Tyler Durden, but by way of Headline USA, and this is authored by Louis Cornelio. And he reports that the sister of slain soldier Vanessa Gillian, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce her name. Y'all know I mess up people's names. Slammed the Atlantic after it used anonymous sources, always anonymous, right, to allege that President Donald Trump disparaged her after discovering the funeral expenses. Gilling's death at the hand of a fellow soldier and his girlfriend became national news in 2020. This happened in Fort Hood, with Trump comforting the grief-stricken family and extending death benefits. He also offered to cover the cost personally if the Army did not pay for the funeral expenses. The Atlantic's Jeffrey Goldberg, despicable guy, however, attempted to rewrite history on Tuesday, claiming that Trump was outraged when he learned that Gillian's funeral, which included heightened security and closed streets, cost $60,000. According to the magazine, relying on an anonymous source, Trump allegedly said, quote, "It doesn't cost $60,000 to bury a effing Mexican," and ordered then White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows to deny payment. Again, Mark Meadows said this never happened. The family got the money. So what are they talking about? But Gillian's sister, Mayra, issued a viral statement on X condemning the Atlantic's distorted portrayal of her experience with Trump. She said, now this is from the own family. We're supposed to believe in anonymous sources, according to the journalists, not the family, not people that was actually there. We're supposed to believe in this anonymous source. But this is what the sister says, quote, "I don't appreciate how you are exploiting my sister's death for politics, hurtful and disrespectful to the important changes she made for service members," Myra wrote on X, garnering over 3 million views. That's probably more than the people that read the Atlantic, right? It goes on to say, quote, President Donald Trump did nothing but show respect to my family and Vanessa. In fact, I voted for President Trump today, Myra added. So if this was true, do you think she would really vote for President Trump? Someone that did something like that? I mean, the journalists are so despicable, so deceitful. They lie and lie and lie. This is why they lose credibility. It's the boy who cried wolf. Actually, the journalists who cried wolf, they do it so much that now we just ignore anything that comes out of these mainstream media platforms because of stuff like this. They have absolutely no credibility. And then she also says, "Forever 20, happy heavenly birthday, sister. You'd be 25 years old today. This time has passed, but so unexpectedly." Sorry, I'm struggling reading today, y'all. "It feels like it was just yesterday that we were having breakfast. You now have a legacy that we have to fulfill in your honor. I love you and miss you very much, sister." And it is true because of her death, a lot of stuff have been going on within the military to protect women like herself. In another post, Myra emphasized that her sister's death should never be politicized. She said, "Unbelievable," she continued. The denials did not stop there, as Meadows took to X, refuting the allegations. And Mark Meadows said, quote, any suggestion that President Trump disparaged Miss Gulen or refused to pay for her funeral expenses is absolutely false, Meadows wrote. He was nothing but kind, gracious, and wanted to make sure that the military and the U.S. government did right by Vanessa and her family. Now, again, we're supposed to believe in this anonymous source from Atlantic who's run this, another military hoax story about him speaking, disparaging military personnel at a funeral. Like, they just make these things up. It's 2 weeks into the election, so this is all they got. But fortunately, it's not working. No one believes them. So it's pretty funny that they think they can do something like this and people are going to actually believe them. But Meadows spokesperson Ben Williamson explicitly denied that Trump ever made the remarks in comments provided before publication. The Atlantic omitted these comments, of course, claiming that Williamson denied ever hearing such remarks. This marked the second instance of the Atlantic publishing demonstrably false claims against Trump, like I alluded to earlier. The magazine previously claimed that Trump refused to visit a veteran cemetery because he allegedly called fallen soldiers suckers and losers, which we know is not true. It was later revealed that the cemetery trip was canceled due to poor weather, which required Trump to travel by helicopter. These people are relentless when it comes to their lies, man. Absolutely no journalistic integrity whatsoever. These people need to be shamed. We need to stop reading these stupid platforms that keep spewing this propaganda and straight up lies. This is straight up disinformation, but you best believe this Atlantic story will never ever get censored or anything like that. But I don't believe it needs to be censored, though. I'm not for censorship. Allow them to post this nonsense, and we can shame them, and we can call them out on this bullcrap with truth, with truth. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.